thank you so much for chatting with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. The adrenaline kicks in,
Absolutely.
and I've maybe had one too many coffees today, but it's a good thing. I'm so excited for
There's
tonight.
no such thing as too many coffees.
True.
I think I know what you're wearing, and so I don't plan to ask this to everyone, but are you wearing Canadian?
You know what? I'm not sure if this designer is
I
Canadian.
think you are. Are you wearing Greta Constantine?
Yes, I am.
You are wearing Canadian
Oh my God, there
Greta
we go.
Constantine.
I should know this.
Well, you do now. You do now. I was like, I know what you're wearing. You look amazing. I love Kirk St. Pictures from Greta Constantine. Amazing. Celebrating Canadian, industry tonight and all week long as you have been. And I know it's been asked, but I would be remiss if we didn't talk about the fact that there is this Made in Canada movement. But we've also heard, about supposed tariffs on things that aren't being filmed in America. And how do you feel about the resurgence of this Canadian sort of embracing that's happening in yes, products, but also in media and in consumerism?
Well, we're definitely hearing it loud and clear, and I think it's wonderful that Canadians are really putting that forward, and it's resonating across industries, including screen-based industries, which is so wonderful because we're ready for it. We're ready to take center stage, we're ready to celebrate our talent, and we're ready for Canadians to really discover even what more is out there. So, we've been through a lot in this industry. We've been through pandemic, we've had strikes, we're extremely resilient, and our stories resonate here in Canada and globally. So I see a really bright future. There's going to be some wonderful opportunities.
Absolutely. Now, as the CEO, what does your screen time look like? How do you juggle the plethora of things that are being consumed and watched, but also celebrated?
That's the fun part of the job, I will fully admit it. Having the chance to look at the submissions that come in, and then once the nominees are in place, the nominations are, in place, that's the fun part. And that, I can't wait because, again, you're discovering a lot of it. I'll see some of the films during TIFF, and I watch TV all the time and great Canadian programming, but to watch it through the lens of people having to vote, I don't know how they come to these decisions. I mean, it would be so incredibly difficult.
Absolutely. And last question, I want to celebrate the diversity that does represent Canada as a whole, but we are seeing some increasing, more mainstream Indigenous shows and celebrating Southeast Asian culture. So can you speak to how how the nominees tonight are more and more representing the actual Canadian landscape?
Absolutely, and that right there is the strength. That's what we do extremely well and differently than everyone else, and that's why Canadian authentic stories resonate globally, because we have so much talent in every community, and this is what it means to be Canadian, and we see it on screen. And we'll see it tonight, and we've been so proud of the acceptance speeches in particular that have already happened the last couple of days, because they're talking about their experiences. And when people get up there and say, this is the first time I've won an award, or I never expected to be here, wow, those are great moments.
That is so special. Well, congratulations, and thank you so much for chatting, and I hope you get a well-deserved nap after all of this.
Absolutely.
At least.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.